Stress is one of the most common yet misunderstood parts of life. It can be so overwhelming, so all-encompassing, that it feels like there's no escape. But here's the thing. Stress is not your enemy. In fact, it can be the very key to unlocking a life filled with clarity, purpose, and peace. When you feel stressed, it's your body's natural alarm system trying to get your attention. It's like a red flag waving, saying something isn't right. Maybe it's a deadline, an argument, or just the relentless noise of everyday life. But here's the twist. Stress doesn't come from those things directly. It comes from how you process them. Stress doesn't live in the situation. It lives in your response to it. This is the starting point of reclaiming your life from stress. Imagine you're standing at the edge of a cliff, and the weight of everything feels like it's pushing you closer to the edge. But instead of focusing on the drop, what if you turned around and looked at the horizon? What if you shifted your focus away from the fear of falling and onto the opportunities behind you? That's what controlling stress is all about. It's about shifting your perspective, learning to navigate the pressure, and reclaiming the calm that's already within you. The first thing to realize is that stress is not the enemy. It's a teacher. When stress shows up, it's trying to tell you something. Maybe you're overcommitted. Maybe you're stuck in a situation that doesn't align with your values. Or maybe you're carrying expectations that aren't even yours. But here's the most important part. Stress is temporary. It's not who you are. It's a moment, a feeling. And like all moments, it will pass. The next step is learning how to ground yourself in the present. Stress thrives on dragging you into the past or pulling you into the future. It tells you to regret what you did or worry about what's coming. But life? Life only happens now. Right here. Right in this moment. When you focus on the present, stress begins to lose its grip. One of the simplest yet most powerful ways to ground yourself is through mindful breathing. When you feel overwhelmed, stop. Close your eyes. Inhale deeply through your nose, hold it, and then exhale slowly. Do it again and again until you feel the chaos in your mind begin to settle. With each breath, remind yourself that you are safe, you are in control, and you are capable of facing whatever comes next. Boundaries are another essential part of managing stress. So often we take on stress that doesn't even belong to us. We say yes when we mean no. We take on other people's problems, thinking we're being helpful, when really, we're just draining our own energy. Here's a hard truth. You can't pour from an empty cup. To truly manage stress, you need to protect your time and energy like they're the most valuable things you own. Because they are. Start small. The next time someone asks for your help, pause. Ask yourself, does this align with what I need right now? If the answer is no, it's okay to say no. Saying no doesn't make you selfish. It makes you wise. It means you're honoring your limits so that you can show up fully for the things that truly matter. Now let's talk about the importance of shifting your mindset. Stress feeds on negative thinking. It tells you that you're not good enough, that you're failing, that the world is against you. But none of that is true. Your thoughts shape your reality. So if you want to change how stress affects you, start by changing your inner dialogue. When you catch yourself thinking negatively, stop. Replace that thought with something empowering. Instead of saying, I can't do this, say, I've faced hard things before, and I'll get through this too. Instead of thinking, I'm failing, remind yourself, I'm learning. This shift in mindset might seem small, but over time it changes everything. Remember, stress doesn't define you. It's just a feeling, a moment. And you are so much bigger than that moment. You have the power to take control, to reclaim your peace, and to live a life that feels good, not just on the outside, but deep within. Take the first step today. You are capable of more than you realize. Stress isn't just a reaction. It's a message. It's your body and mind signaling that something in your life needs your attention. Instead of ignoring or fighting it, consider this. What if stress is a teacher, guiding you toward what truly matters? Every moment of tension or overwhelm is an opportunity to reflect, adjust, and grow. By shifting your perspective, stress transforms from an enemy into an ally. What you may not realize is the profound hidden cost of chronic stress. It drains your energy, clouds your focus, and damages your ability to enjoy life. Relationships suffer, sleep becomes elusive, and joy feels out of reach. But the good news is this: the energy you lose to stress can be reclaimed. Imagine waking up refreshed, handling challenges with ease, and rediscovering the simple pleasures that make life worth living. The key to breaking free from stress isn't a drastic overhaul. It's in the small, consistent changes. A single deep breath when tension rises. 5 minutes of silence before your day begins. A short walk to clear your head. These moments might seem insignificant, but their cumulative effect is transformative. Every small step you take is a step toward a calmer, more centered version of yourself. It's important to recognize the difference between stress and pressure. Stress feels overwhelming, paralyzing, and draining. Pressure, on the other hand, can be a catalyst for growth when managed wisely. By understanding this distinction, you can channel pressure into focus and productivity while releasing the burden of unnecessary stress. This clarity empowers you to work smarter, not harder. Resilience is your greatest defense against stress. It's not about avoiding challenges, but about building the strength to bounce back from them. Resilience starts with shifting your mindset, challenging negative thoughts, practicing gratitude, and celebrating even the smallest wins. Each time you rise above stress, you strengthen your ability to face the next challenge with confidence and grace. One of the biggest drivers of stress is the pursuit of perfection. Perfection is a myth that keeps you trapped in a cycle of self-doubt and worry. The truth is, striving for good enough is far more freeing and effective. Progress, not perfection, is what leads to growth. Let go of the need to have everything just right, and you'll find a new sense of peace and purpose. Stress often arises when we measure success by someone else's standards. It's easy to get caught up in the race for achievements that don't truly resonate with your values. Take a step back and ask yourself, what does success mean to me? By defining success on your own terms, you can release the stress of living up to expectations that don't align with your heart. In our fast-paced world, rest is often seen as a luxury, but it's a necessity. Rest isn't about being lazy. It's about giving yourself the space to recharge. When you prioritize rest, whether it's through meditation, a nap, or quiet reflection, you return to your challenges with renewed clarity and strength. Rest is not a break from life. It's an essential part of living. Creativity thrives when the mind is free from stress. When you're constantly overwhelmed, it's hard to think beyond immediate problems. But as you manage your stress, you'll notice a spark of creativity reigniting within you. Ideas flow more freely, solutions appear more easily, and life feels less like a struggle and more like a canvas waiting to be painted. Finally, creating a daily ritual to manage stress can anchor your life in stability and peace. Whether it's journaling your thoughts, practicing yoga, or simply savoring a cup of tea in silence, these moments of intentional calm set the tone for your day. As you commit to these practices, you'll notice a profound shift, not just in how you handle stress, but in how you approach life itself. As we wrap up, I want to leave you with this. Stress doesn't have to control your life. You have the power to shift your perspective, make small changes, and rediscover the peace that's always been within you. Remember, every step you take toward managing stress is a step toward living the life you truly deserve. If you found this video helpful, don't keep it to yourself. Share it with someone who might need it. And if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. It's completely free. By subscribing, you'll join a growing community of like-minded individuals, all striving to live with purpose, clarity, and peace. Together, we're creating a space for growth and transformation. Let's keep the conversation going in the comments below. Share your experiences, your thoughts, or even your favorite tips for staying calm under pressure. Your story might inspire someone else to make a change. Thank you for watching, and as always, take care of yourself.